Hey YouTubers, it's your boy Meech Justice, and thank you for tuning. Ooh, I'm about to cry. No. Thank you for tuning to another episode of MEECHIE TV. As you guys may or may not have noticed, I have not given you guys a Mondays with Meech or a Soulful Sunday, just because the world is in such turmoil right now, the way I feel. And I could start off with this video saying happy Blackout Tuesday, but there's nothing happy about it in reality, because it is, in my mind, a movement, but more so a realization of where our world is, and that's basically what this video is a state of where our world is today. Yeah, I'm going to try to end it on a good note about some entertainment, but the real news is what's happening right now. And if only 3 words can sum it up, that's Black Lives Matter. So yes, once again, my black hat. If y'all didn't know, I'm black, like Howard University black. Look, Howard University black. So I want to make sure I start off my video letting everybody who's watching this know that I stand with all of my brothers and sisters across this nation who are enraged, who are, terribly, we're just so over it. That's how I feel, over it. So when people are reaching out to me asking me if I'm protesting, the answer is no. I don't need to protest. The people who are asking me if I'm protesting, you should be the one protesting, because the real truth is I fight every single day, literally, by being this skin, by being this tall, by being this big. I'm fighting every day of my life. So no, I'm not going to be in the streets putting myself as a bigger target when I'm already a target. So if that's your question for me, then you shouldn't even be on my phone. You shouldn't even be in my fans, friends, any of that, because I can't. I literally can't. So people who are across the world, nationwide, upset, and people are rioting and looting, and let's not be fooled by people who are causing violence and doing things that aren't of what the movement or the protest is really about. Let's not be misconstrued or misguided about what we're seeing, because there are so many things that are publicized and there's also so many things that aren't publicized. And that's just what I want to talk about on a regular basis. These are the conversations I'm having, like, y'all, this is what we see. Imagine things we don't see. So every single day when I'm being targeted by a police officer or when I feel uncomfortable in this state, it's because that's what it really is. Like, I was just reading an article on The Root, make sure you check it out, by Michael B. And it was talking about 400 years of oppression and how we as a culture are fed up. We're fed up. We're tired of not seeing results. We're tired of not seeing equality. And it's like, I stand up for all the people all the time. I stand up for women. I stand up for LGBTQ. And I need y'all to stand up for us, the blacks. Black Lives Matter. So I want to take this time to acknowledge the solidarity that I did see in certain states, especially like in Minneapolis and, Atlanta, New York, where certain police officers bowed and kneed. I appreciate it. We as a nation need and want to see that. So we thank you. And I'm taking the time to say, if no one else does, but we need more of it. We need more. We want to see convictions for the murders of George Floyd. We want to see justice. We want to see police not be able to murder our kind anymore. And our kind is your kind, which is humankind. And that's why, guys, I can't even report this video without not having tears in my eyes, because I'm saddened. I'm truly saddened to even have these conversations, because this is the reality. It's just like, we're tired of being undermined and underappreciated, and more so seen less than as human. And in reality, we're all one. But Black Lives Matter the most right now. So this is my BOGO to y'all. Buy one, get one free. You get your Meech with Mondays, your Soulful Sundays, all in one, because I'm about to jump into the entertainment, but I had to talk about the issues at hand, which is being black in America. It has always been an issue, because racism has always been an issue. And I'm glad my mother taught me at an early age to recognize, to love my blackness, but also to be aware of it. So I'm trying to make other people aware. So if you're not black, if you're not related to or in affiliation with someone who is black, please educate yourself and put yourselves on the forefront of this protest to represent our culture. And basically, if they are to come at you with any malice, and they being the police force, then you could possibly see what it is to be in our shoes every single day, because it's hard, it's terrifying, it's scary, but it's the reality. So before we wrap this up, let's get into some entertainment news. Okay, positivity. I have to give a shout out to Married to Medicine LA for being right on time because the world is in an uproar and their episode talked about being black in America. That's probably my favorite scene of the episode when Dr. Britt and Dr. Imani were talking to their kids about the severity of being black in America and police brutality. They talked about it. I'm like, this couldn't become, like, you know, I always say God is on time, but this couldn't have been a more on time episode. So cheers and amen to Married to Medicine LA, but the episode was great overall. But Married to Medicine LA, you guys did a great job of hitting issues that matter on your platform. So I applaud you. I appreciate you. I thank you. Okay, moving on. We also had HBO Max, Legendary. Oh, y'all, I love. It is doing the darn thing because these girls are coming to slay. And by girls, I mean girls, guys, because they also have representations of all kinds of walks of life on the show. Shout out to them. So I appreciate how amazing the show is. And before I let that go, I want to make sure I let y'all know that I don't think Team West should have went home the first week. I want to know what y'all think. Do you think Team West should have been sent home? No. I think it was like some TV set up, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I don't want to break the third wall on production, but I will say the show was good. I wasn't here for it at first, but I'm totally here for it now. Okay? Make sure y'all look HBO Max's Legendary. Speaking of HBO, how could I report to y'all on Mondays with Meech without talking about Insecure? And on this week's episode, Lawrence and Issa basically rekindled the relationship. And when I tell you this is probably the best Insecure episode I've seen, literally, I laughed, I cried, I felt the awkwardness, I felt the tension. I literally felt every emotion that they would want you to feel as the characters are feeling it as well. And you know why I loved it so much? It's because Natasha wrote it. Natasha, who plays Kelly. I made a little hashtag earlier this week saying black girls always right, but right, you know, WRITE. People picked up on it. It was cute, but I'm just saying, Natasha, you did that. So that's why this Insecure episode was amazing. I am very excited to see where it's going to go from here, you know? I want to see Lawrence and Issa rekindle as new people. So are you guys feeling the same way? Do you think Issa and Lawrence should give it another try? All right, y'all. Last but not least, because, you know, the world is going through so much. Like, every time I think about the world, I get teary-eyed because it's super devastating. But as a reporter, I'm not going to let my feelings interrupt my job. So I'm going to tell y'all how I really loved how Kirk Franklin and Fred Hammond came together for the Versus Challenge this past Sunday. Everybody got their life to Jesus. And he brought in heavy hitters Tamela Mann and Marvin Sapp. When I tell you, he was in here praising, I didn't know what was going on in the world because I was too focused on Jesus. I was too focused on God. I was too happy. I was too elated. I was too at peace. So that's what I want to do, encourage y'all to do. If you don't know where your lane is in this protest and in this life, just find peace in your daily living because that's what we have to do, especially if you're black. Don't allow no one to make you do something you don't need to do. Like, share, subscribe, because more Meechie TV is coming. Thank you.